In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a Carthaginian watchtower in Minecraft inspired from the game 0 AD. Now if you guys are new to the channel at all, we're here to help you build bigger and better, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also guys, if you want more videos like this one, I have got tons on the channel, and I'll leave a link in the card above as well as in the description so that you guys can go and check that out. Anyway, let's get into some building. Alright then guys, so here we are on my flat tutorial world. Here is the tower. So it is 8 blocks long because we've got this little bit of an extension with the stairs going up. In terms of its width, it is 7 blocks wide, and it's also 18 blocks high. In terms of your materials that you're going to need, well, we've got a bit of a mix here. So we've got some sandstone at the bottom. For that, you're going to need your cut sandstone, normal sandstone, and smooth sandstone. That's right, we're going to use all 3 of those. And then for the white section right here, the mix that I ended up going with was calcite, white concrete, smooth quartz block, and white concrete powder. So those are the 4 blocks that I used there. We're also going to need tuff. It's actually the first time that I've even used tuff in any sort of build, but it kind of worked quite nicely. It didn't look right if I did this pattern underneath this bit, so a little bit of a different thing there, and a sandstone wall. We are of course going to need a ton more blocks than that, but this is going to get us started, going to get the base all kind of sorted. So the first thing we're going to do is, with our cut sandstone, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to leave a block, and we're going to have another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leave a block, and then we're going to have another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then what we're going to do is we're going to move forwards, or onto the side, and go with 7. And then leave a block, then have a 7. And this is the base shape for it. So it's a 5 by 5 square, but we've got pillars of this nice, whatever it's called, cut sandstone, that's the one. So that's what you end up getting like that. Now, in between each of these, we're going to go up with 6 in total. We're going to do a mix of smooth sandstone and sandstone. I mostly did it with smooth. So we're going to do smooth sandstone, just do 6 of those, so just 1 less than what you got before. I'll cut out the door and things like that later, okay? So there we go. So you can end up with some extra materials if you're doing this one in survival. There we go. Get all this into here and into there as well. Now, for your base, you can actually build 2 blocks up. Now, if you are in survival, just leave a block gap. You know, this could be a nice little place where you could put some secrets in there. You could also do it as smooth, but the top block looks the same, so there's no real point for that. There we go. So that's what you're going to end up getting. Now what we'll do is we're going to build out the little stairway. So we're going to go 1, 2 from here, just with your normal sandstone. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're going to be 1 block away from this bit. That's going to be a little base there. Build this up and go around, but just leave one right here like that. Okay. Now underneath this, you can just put 1 block in there, I think. Probably 1 there as well. Yeah, actually, yeah. 1 there, like that. So it's just stepped back by 1. All right. And then we can cut out a little place for the door. We're also going to cut out this one as well because we're going to put in a stair, but we'll do that in a sec. So that gives us a nice little base like that. Now with our sandstone, actually with our smooth sandstone first, we'll do some variating on this bit. So I'm just going to do some variation here, like that. That'll do. And then for these bits, we're going to do some variation as well. Just put in some actual sandstone just every so often. Doesn't have to be loads, just a little bit. Will go quite far. So like there, or maybe there. I was just going to have 1 of them. Why not? So, you know, it's all just about little bits of variation that will just make your build stand out, make it look a little bit more worn. That's kind of what we're looking for. Right, back onto your cut sandstone now. Wherever we've got a pillar, except where we've got the stairway, because otherwise it blocks it, we're going to put a cut sandstone piece just on the side of that, like this. But like I said, not on this bit, not on this bit, and not with this bit. Then with our sandstone wall, we're going to go up with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Else if I actually built it up for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. There we go. That's what you end up getting. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be building 5 on top of this pillar, okay? So just the pillar, not this bit, otherwise you get confused. So we're going to start off with just white concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to build that all the way up to the same level. Now at the minute it looks way too clean For me, anyway. I mean, you could have it where you've got a really super clean, brand new tower. But for me, I like to have things where they look a little bit worn. Like, you know, a little bit of damage. It's been there for a few years. There's been some extreme weather and wind and who knows what, you know. So there we go. That's what we end up getting. With your tough now, we're going to just whack that on top of this layer. Okay, so that's just going to go all the way around like that. So it just, you know, wraps around. And we can actually get rid of tough now. We're done with it. We are done. So what we're now going to do is some variation. So what I did with the calcite is I had that mostly down the bottom layer, okay? Doesn't mean you don't have to, you have to put it on every single one, but you know, just have it around a little bit. Say that and then I put it on most of them. But yeah, have it like this, you know? You don't want to have too much, you don't want to have too little, but you can have stuff like that. Then we've got our smooth quartz block. Now that's quite a white block, so I like to try and keep this a little bit higher up. Again, doesn't have to be at all. But, you know, it does make it look pretty good. So you then start to vary it in here as well. Like this. Yeah, kind of have a nice big chunk of that on there. Like that there. And maybe even have it in there. Then with our white concrete powder, this is quite a nice block to have that kind of graininess. So I like it. I really like white concrete powder. I think it looks good. I'm trying to drop it onto the floor though. But there we go. We can get that in there. And it works really nicely with the calcite, as you can see, to kind of like transition between these two. So that's also why I like it. There we go, like this. Yeah, and try not to do that. Try to go from the bottom up. Not like what I'm doing. There we go, okay. So that now, that's looking pretty good, I think. Maybe a little bit on this side as well. I'm just missing out just a little bit. There we go. Okay, that looks better now. I'm happy with that. Right, so we're going to need to grab some more materials now so we can clear down our list. What we're going to do is we're going to grab a cut sandstone slab, a smooth sandstone stair. You could also just use a normal sandstone stair. We're going to need cut sandstone again and your sandstone wall. We're going to need an oak fence, birch trapdoor, mangrove trapdoor, grey glazed terracotta. That was the nice material that I've been using up the top of those ones. And I'm just having a look at any other materials. Yeah, we do. Of course we do. We need a jungle slab as well. So actually with the jungle slab, let's wipe that in first. So that's just going to be here. Now for me, we also need to do the bit down there. We'll do that in a sec. I had my ladder right next to the door. So you kind of like come in. This could be some sitting areas. And I have my trapdoor going up to here. The reason being that you kind of think that if this is a watchtower, you'd be looking out this way. This would be the back of it. You wouldn't want to have the door at the front where enemies can get to it easy. You'd want them to have to run around, you know. So I thought, actually, ladder-wise, probably the best protection is going to be this side, in case they're getting arrowed to death and stuff. Maybe I'm overthinking it, who knows. Anyway, with your smooth sandstone stairs, you're going to place that on the corner blocks of this tough block, okay? So just place that on the corners. Then with your cut sandstone, have that on the upper, and we're going to join that all the way around. It's going to be square, like this. There we go. Cool. Then what we're going to do is, on the corners, we're going to have on one, so just on top of the tough, we're going to have a cut sandstone, like that. Then there's going to be 2 sandstone walls on top. Then in the middle of this, we're going to have 3 sandstone. So it's just pushed back a little bit. Just gives it a little bit more depth, makes those pillars look a little bit stronger as well. So that's what you can end up getting. In between those, put in an oak fence gate. So oak fence gate right in those, just to join that across. Create a nice little barrier. With your birch trapdoor, we're going to have that going down, so you get the little wood bit at the bottom there. Not on this one though, we're going to have in the middle, mangrove trapdoor. Just adds a little bit of colour into it. So there we go. Add that into here. Mangrove trapdoor, birch trapdoors around there, like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have our grey glazed terracotta. So what we're going to do is when we've got, we're going to just start from one side of it. It doesn't really matter, but we'll do it from the doorway because it's the easiest one. Going to have one going that way. Then we go to this way. We just alternate this, okay? Get to there. Then when you get to that one, you're going to do one sideways and forwards, sideways, forwards, sideways, forwards, sideways, forwards, sideways, forwards, sideways, like that, okay? It just means that you get this nice little pattern. Now, it's not going to work perfectly, but it works well enough for what we need. Underneath the this now, we're going to have a cut sandstone slab. Just makes it look a little bit like there's a little archway kind of going on, like this. And of course, you could put in a block as well if you wanted to. On this bit, I just want it to make it look a little bit thinner and less heavy. So that's why we went with that. With your birch trapdoor now, what we're going to do is we're going to have birch trapdoors just on the bottom of this bit. And that includes going here as well. So have that coming out. On the sides, we just have it normal. So just as normal on the sides. I'm going to do it on both sides so I can just place these down like that. There we go. So you get your trapdoors in there like that. Then on top of this now, we're going to have a cut sandstone slab. Going to go all around the terracotta. And then go out by one, and it will give you a really nice look. I really like this. I think it looks good. So there we go. Get that onto there, and then around like that. There we go. That's looking good now. Okay, so what else do we need? Let's go and grab some blocks. So we're going to need, a sandstone stair, smooth sandstone stairs, cut sandstone slab, that is. We're going to need a spruce trapdoor. And that's it, actually. That's pretty good. So first things first, we'll go over the doorway. We're just going to put in, it's either going to be a sandstone stair or smooth sandstone stair. Put in a spruce trapdoor to give it a nice solid door for this one. Over the top of this, we're going to have 3 cut sandstone slabs, just like that. And I'm pretty sure that was there. Yeah, it was over it. I was just looking at it going, it looks really tall, but it's because I have missed a couple blocks here. So we sandstone, build that up, and get that over to that bit there. Then for the stairs, we're going to have smooth sandstone. So smooth sandstone for the stairs. Then on the side here, we can use sandstone stairs like that to go across there. And then just with our cut sandstone, we're going to have 2 of them on that bit there, just to give it a little bit more protection in case you are being attacked. You kind of got a little bit more of a block. I know it's not exactly defendable, but it will do, okay? Now, the only other thing that I did, guys, is I had a banner. Now, this banner is not my design. I found it on Planet Minecraft. I will link it in the description. So this one in particular is a command block only one. But as if you guys have done my other Carthage builds, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I just placed a flag right in the middle there. Now, you could come up with whatever you want, really. Go with your flag. But it just makes it look cool. That banner in there looks like a really nice flag. Finishes up the whole build just like that. And it's just very nice. But anyway, guys, that is literally it, nearly it for this tutorial. There's 2 little bits to do, actually. I'm doing it all from pretty much memory, so it's always difficult. We're going to need a ladder, and we're also going to need a spruce trapdoor. So, like I said, I had mine right next to the door, and went all the way up this bit. And then just put a spruce trapdoor over the top, and now you can look out over your watchtower. Of course, you can't look down that much, but you can always, come out of those, I guess. I like it. Tell me what you guys think, what did you think about this build? Did you enjoy it? Do you want more builds like this? And things like that. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, comment, like, and subscribe. If you really enjoy my content, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. I absolutely love those guys that are supporting me on Patreon. Without you guys, I would not be doing this. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.